Hello and welcome back to Train Sim TV. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the all-new OCA wagons. We actually do get a look at the OBAs as well in here, under the name of Bass wagons. I do aim to try and get a video of the OBAs themselves in due course, trying to catch up with things, hence why there's a bit of a wave of videos coming through at the minute. So this is the scenario that comes with the actual OCA pack, which is nice to see there's an actual scenario in there. So it's a 40-minute drive between Westbury and Thingley Junction. Bit of shunting involved to prepare a train, so let's get started. Welcome to Westbury Yard. It's October 2019 and your service day will be the 6 Mag 50 to Bescot with a load of concrete sleepers in OCA and OBA Bass wagons. You begin at Westbury Yard on board Class 66 number 66847. You'll first need to move your train forward and shunting the desired wagons together. Prepare the locomotive and begin by moving forward and then back up to Westbury Yard 7 to couple up to the wagons in the sidings. All points will be set automatically. Right, let's get this all set up and then we can take a look at the wagons themselves. Get ourselves moving. Right. These wagons are available for £5.49 from the TS Rolling Stock website. Do go and take a look because they've got some really good stuff on there. The rate that they're churning these wagons out is amazing. They've actually, the day I actually videoed this is when they announced another wagon, which I think is the KEA, I think it is, or something like that. Another box wagon. Literally cannot have enough wagons in TS. It's fantastic. The more the merrier, I say. And the quality of them is literally second to none. Right, so we're coupling up to this here. So just a quick look at the one we've got here. So we're going to couple up to this and then decouple these. Nice detail there. Got the shiny metalwork. Obviously, it's quite clean in there. The detail again, as with all the packs, it's been absolutely fantastic. And just looking at that little corner there, you can just see what details going on, like all the leaf springs, and there's a chain in the top left corner as well. You got the little plates underneath in the framework, in the sort of undershell, in the chassis, sort of in the framework there. You can see what it says on there as well. Right, so we need to detach just this one. We're going to leave the JNAs here. Got new coupling sound as well, as you just heard there. We've got the custom sounds on as well. This pack actually came with an install as well, so they've moved to installers now rather than just drag and drop. See a little chain up there. You can hear the flange sound already, like the creaking rails, which is a sound I absolutely love. That sort of sound's one of the ones that's missing the AP audio, I find. It's nice to have that extra variation in other packs, so you're not just getting the same sounds on every wagon all the time, so you've actually got variety now. So you've got these ones, you've got AP stuff. It's nice to have a good mix, I find. Because after time you can just put the same stuff everywhere, but when you get a good mixture and variety, I find it's quite nice. These come with 16 different loads as well. The last pack came with 14, so we've got even more. Just stop them just beyond these points and they should go back. Or maybe not. No, it's not. It's these ones. Yeah. There we go. Reverse is correct. You hear the air hiss on the brakes. We are on loaded sleepers throughout this working, as with all the others here. Sorry, this one. Oh no, we're getting them first, and then we're picking them up. Yeah, there is a mixture. I've got, I said, there's a Moby A's in here as well. This is off the other pack. There's a couple of those thrown in. Excuse me. Just loading up the website just to. I'll bring it across just to show you what's available on the site in a second. Bring these wagons forward and shunt back into Westbury Yard 4. Coupled to the Bass wagons in Road 4 and await for the train to be inspected. You will receive further instructions soon. We've got a nice mixture of liveries in here. We've got a bit of old civil engineering there. I've got no idea what that one is. Some really EWS ones. Some different styles of like the civil engineering induction stuff. Like where the old plaques and stuff used to be. Where the old diamond plaque was. The weathering on these is absolutely superb, I find. All the rust and obviously where stuff once was and all that. Really good. Up knocks and creaks when they start moving. So we're going to couple up to these, and then we'll be more or less on our jolly way. So I will bring up the site in a minute when we do this stop. Whilst it's being inspected, I can just quickly show you what's on the store. Again, link for this pack is in the description, but obviously you can find the whole site through there anyway. Well worth a look at. The packs are dead cheap. There's a great variety in there. On the OBA side, there was two types. There was one with these mesh like grill sides and a bit more of a standard type, a little bit like what we're using today. You've now formed the train for today's service. Staff will now inspect the train and you'll receive your message very soon. Right. Whilst that's occurring, this is the website. So you can see there's a number of packs in there. TEAKs, the overlength wagons, MBA, MCA, MDA and MOAs, the SZA and the RRA bundle, SZA individual pack, OBA wagon pack and the OCA, which is what we're on today. The train is safe and ready to go. Your departure time is 07:55. You'll be taking this service as far as Thingley Junction, where you will be signalled to stop. It's a class 6 working, so it's not to go over 60 miles an hour. Be prepared to wait by Westbury Station for a late running passenger service. This is a tricky section of line with several changes in speed limit and gradients. What we'll do is we'll pull up to the signal. So I'm just gonna, whilst we're doing that, I'm just gonna show you the different images in there, all different liveries. So it's not just the OCAs, it's got the ZAAs as well. I don't think they're actually in this rake. Again, we've got all sorts of loads on these, from pipes, cable trunking, sleepers, stuff with tarpaulin and covered up boxes, sleepers, bags of ballast, just general stuff really. There's even looks like an army truck, which is absolutely hellfire. I've not seen that used yet. And then again, as I say, you get the scenario as well. Would appear that we actually have the road. Did say we're following a delayed service, but it doesn't seem to have come in. We are due off here at 55, so I'm just going to keep moving as we've got a green. So originally built as a general open wagons, OCAs were gradually transferred to engineering use, becoming a staple of the modern departmental scene. This add-on covers most variants of the OCA drop side wagon from the early 1980s to the present day, and also includes a custom sound set. Also included is a scenario for the Just Train South Western Expressways to Reading route. So included is the OCA wagons, the ZDA coded Bass variants, many liveries from the early 80s to the present day, weathered variations, 16 different loading possibilities including randomised loads, custom sound set from similarly recorded wagons, and again, let's say the scenario on top of that as well. Get some power down now. It's not a long drive by any stretch of the imagination. It's like 13 miles. We go actually down the lesser used part of the route as well, which is the single line branch, which is from Bradford Junction, runs towards Chippenham, go through Melksham and going up again just outside of Chippenham. We're going to stop just at this junction here. Is Fingley. So a short run, it's just a short drive to get you familiarised with the wagon, which is nice. It's always nice to have a scenario in there just to get you up and running while you're waiting for new ones to be built by the community. Sometimes it doesn't always happen right away, so I think a bit of feedback from one of my videos might have sprung this. I did mention it. There's even a video on a stream. It's nice to see that they've actually accommodated to do with a scenario, which gets a little hats off there. I doff my cap. Well done indeed. And again, it's a lovely pack, so can't fault it. Keep the quality up and keep them packs coming is all I can say, because I'm loving it. Never have we had so many wagons in such a short period of time. The amount of wagons we've seen, I'd say this year, up to now, is probably what we would have seen in a year previous. I can only imagine what's up in in the pipeline after the next pack that's coming. Really, to be fair, I mean, something I would love to see is a brand new pack, which is to do away with the original EWS coal wagons which came through Kuju, which I think is the HY8s. I think, whatever they are, H8. The HYA, I think it's HYA or HAA. I can't remember what HHA, something like that. It begins with H. But anyway, it's the EWS coal wagon is one of them sort of packs I'd love to see redone. I think that would really put TS Roy stock on the market as well. Like, put them out there, because the Kuju wagon's alright, but it's not fantastic. It's seen its day. I think if any old wagon should be revisited, it's definitely that. But then on top of that, there's many other wagons I'd love to still see. If I could be here for hours sitting there telling you what wagons I'd like to see, but end of the day, whatever comes, I'm happy to see, because at the end of the day, it's just adding more and more to the library and just makes it even better. I love all the creaks and knocks and all sorts that just come off the sound set. Yeah. Come down here and have a listen. You're just sitting in various different areas of the wagons. You notice different bits of audio. So not every wagon sounds the same. There's randomised audio coming from each sort of wagon. You get some are rattling a bit more, some squeaking a bit more. It's quite nice to hear that variation, to be honest. And obviously when you're vibration, you hear the squeal coming in. Approaching Bradford Junction up Chippenham. We're going to cross to the right and then we'll go take the single branch up Bingley. So a good variety in audio, as you can hear. That was a good sample, just to show you what's there. Hopefully by this point you've sort of decided that you need to have this pack. Just a single line trundle now down to Fingerley, about 8 miles. Nelsham's halfway, about 4 miles. So I'll try and get the other engineer's wagon pack from these, which is the OBA's done. Got a scenario I can do it on. Just been having the time to open it up and do it. I've sort of got a rocket up my backside of me to try and get some of these videos done that I've been sitting on for ages, so I'm trying to catch up. Try and get ahead really, because what I'm sort of doing is I'm leaving it and then I'm like trying to chase myself to try and get some videos done, and you can't work like that, unfortunately. You really, in the YouTube side, you need to try and get a couple of videos ahead, and you've always got something then. Which I had actually got into that sort of like habit at one point, but then I sort of got into a rut and stopped, which is never good. And it's like, oh no, I've got to do another video. Try and stop them big gaps, really. And just obviously the same day that I've recorded these videos, Network Scotty's Phase 1, version 2, Phase 1, or whatever you want to call it, whatever they've called it, that's out. So I want to try and ideally get another, I want to do a video for that as well. So there's all sorts that's going to be coming. Enough stuff that I meant to have done ages ago at Christmas, I've still not done, which will come. No, it's not even having clank factor on. Terrible. Poor form. Also hear a bit of wheel flat in the audio there. Trying to see what I can do image wise here. Probably work better for a thumbnail, to be fair, because really, rather than featuring the 66, we'll be featuring the actual wagon in the picture, don't we? Do it properly. Also add a little bit of brake on them for some weird reason. No idea why. Again, this is one of them scenarios that just really nicely. Just if you haven't got much time, you can jump in and have a quick drive. 40-minute short hop. Sometimes all you can do is that sort of thing. You've got that there. About the halfway point down this branch now. Melksham just around the corner. I think it's about another 4 miles. Just yeah, about 4 miles. Just under to Fingley. The line's very slightly on an incline here as well, as it obviously is now climbing to meet up with the Great Western Main Line from Bristol via Bath. I don't think there's been actually any scenarios that have been made for these wagons either, weirdly. I'm quite surprised because normally when stuff like this comes out, everyone jumps to try and be the first one to do something. But yeah, not seen any. The word needs spreading about these scenarios, these wagons. Please do spread the word. last 1.5 miles now, so we're not that far. Bingley will be showing up on the hub very shortly, but hopefully you've enjoyed this video and hope it's one that may tickle your fancy. So do take a look at the link and have a look around the website. Spread the word, share the page, make people aware, because I don't think that many people are massively aware of the actual website. Every time I look, it seems to get a new follow, which is nice, but then follows, let's get more follows. The recognition like it deserves, really, because some great stuff, and still great stuff to come. I think the future is definitely bright in TS rolling stock. As we are approaching the end of this scenario, we're going to wrap things up here. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the future videos, hit the notification bell. Twitch streams Fridays and Sundays on twitch.tv/trainsim_TV. Again, all your important links are in the description below. Other than that, thank you very much for watching. Take care and bye for now.